Vidal, you mentioned during the fight or post-fight that you learned a few things you're going to take with you. What particularly did you learn about today's fight that you think I'm going to take that one?
Fighting that level of opponent, like you cannot fight someone with 56 fights who's fought for world titles as a two-time European champion and not absorb some of their experience. You know, just the way he handles the fight. He's a master of consistency, and you can't deter him. You know, we deterred him enough to win how we won, but you can see how he's a seasoned operator, and being in there with someone like that only will rub off on you. You know, so I haven't been in the ring in a year. To come back, get 12 solid rounds against someone of that caliber and dominate it says all you need to know.
Amazing, amazing.
It's a good time to be with Vidal Riley. But first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out. On behalf of the MF Pro team, Kelly, Mrs. Sauerland, MAMS, KSI, we take such pride in being able to put on an event of this magnitude for our inception event here in London. And what better to do it than to deliver a European title with Vidal and one of our key marquee signings that we made, that we invested so much into that move, not from a financial standpoint, but from a relationship standpoint, and how far we go back to be able to do it. And I said today in one of my posts, I said, it's not full circle with Vidal because we're just getting started with Vidal. The world stage is next. There's a lot of great opportunities for him. The team will go back, we'll all discuss it with Vidal, and whatever move makes the most sense is where he goes next.
Venom Smith is definitely an option. Definitely an option. I think in September, Vidal will be back out. I said before the fight, I predict in 1 year from now, from today, this man will not only be a world champion, he'll be a unified world champion.
The main source and the consistent source of tutelage has come from my dad, and when you see the footwork and the defense and the corner work, I feel like he's the only person that could get that out of me. Because when he's speaking to me, I can hear my boxing advice, but my father's speaking to me, so you feel more inclined to listen than if someone was just your trainer.
Wrestling boxing gym when he was 6. And I always said to people this time, they look at me like I'm crazy. Look at me like I'm crazy, but we worked. I had a vision, I had a lot of faith, and I mean, I'm not living vicariously through my son, but I just couldn't stand back and watch him waste his talent. He got too much talent, son.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And all he needed to do was put the hard work with the talent, and that's where I come in. I go under the radar, I'm low profile, but I'm an observer and I learn. Everything I've learned